At this video, we are going to talk about the linear equations. Linear equations are a very important part of the math. It's just something that we put a lot of times on this to really understand what's going on. We talked about linear equation. It's just like the degree of x is 1. Like it could be x plus 1, it could be 2x, just 2x. No, this is the. See, if you write it in this form, a slope and intercept. See, you can, first of all, about that, we talk about this. See, from here, you can draw this actually without putting, see, we said, okay, what we do do x and y here, and we give value, to x, x plus 1. We give value to x, and then find y. Give x, find like 1, 2, and it's 1, y is going to be 2, is 2 is going to be, y is going to be 3, and then what we do here, we say x1, y is 2 here, and then if x2, x2 is going to be 3. Or give minus 2 x minus 2 here. What's going to be there? Minus 2, you put it in here. We're talking about this equation. You're talking about this one, not this one. So, if you put minus 2 here, minus 2 plus 1 is going to be minus 1. So minus 2 minus 1 is going to be, so the point. If we connect these 2 points, if you have 2 points, that's enough. If just, this and this, 2, x2, y is going to be 3, and if it's minus 2, it's going to be minus 1. So we have just only 2 points would be enough for us. So this is the line. This is the line. So in general, the things they ask you to know about this is, first of all, you say, actually, you had this one. You graph the function. The function. But if you had 2 points, this point and this point, they're gonna give you 2 points. Either 2 points. You have to write the equation. To write the equation, there are 2 ways. One way is they give you 2 points, and either a slope and 1 point. See, 2 points here. You have 2 points here. The point 1 is 2, 3. The second point is minus 2, minus 1. So from this, you write the equation. Okay, we talked about those earlier. That from 2 points, how to draw an equation. How to draw the function. And find the equation. What is the equation here means? If we set y is equal to 0, it means that now we want to find the x where this line intercepts x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Where does it intercept? Okay? It intercepts here, somewhere here, okay? Intercept this graph, intercept this one at a point. We don't know at the point. See, if you set y is equal to 0, means that this is the equation. You find the solution. What are the value of x? What are the value of x that intercept x-axis? So if you put y is equal to 0, x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. X is going to be minus 1. Intercept. This is, we draw in Buddha scale, so it shows that minus 1 is here. This is minus 1. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. So it says that x is, if we set this equation, function, we say y is 0, then we have equation that find the value of x, where intercept x-axis. Okay, you say, this is the answer, intercepted. We find the solution for that. And sometimes you want to know where intercept y-axis. If intercept y-axis is in this equation, x is going to be 0. X is 0. If it's 0, it's going to give you y. Where, see, we said something here, y is 2, but x is 0. Or here, 3, x is 0 and y is 3. Okay? So, let's see. We said x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 plus x, y is equal to 1. Intercept y-axis at here, x, this is 1, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So it intercept the y-axis at 1. But mostly we want to know where intercepted. Do you find all kind of equations? You see all kind of graphs. All thing that something like this. Intercept this graph. Intercept at this point, this point, this point. These are the answers of this. This might be x3, x cubed, this kind of x cubed plus x2 is some variable, whatever it is, it's something has x cubed x, because 3 times. If you had x4, then probably it was gonna do this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it x to the power of 4. Although we don't want to get into that. But so there are. This way you can find this. Where you intercept this x-axis and y-axis. Let's write another function like minus 2x plus 3. Let's draw this one. We already drew y is equal to x plus 1. See, this has a minus. See, the minus sign, it means it whatever the value we give to x, the y is going to be less. It's going to be less than what it was before. Now we will talk about this soon. So we say we want to draw this. We say x y is equal minus 2x plus 3, and if we usually start from minus, I usually do minus 2, 0, plus 2. You know, 3 points usually, or sometimes 2 points, it depends on you. So y is going to be minus 2 times minus 2 plus 3. What is going to be? Minus 2 minus 2 times minus 2. 2 minus 2 times minus 2 is going to be 4, and plus 3 is going to be 7. If it's 0, y is equal to 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. If it's 2, 2 minus 2 is going to be minus 4, because minus 2 times 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 3 is equal to minus 1. So the points are minus 2, 7, x coordinate, x minus 2, x coordinate here is 0, 3, and this one is 2 and 3. 2 and minus 1. 2, we get minus 1, y for minus 1, x and y. So we have 3 points here. Let's draw what it look like, what the graphics look like, and okay, it's minus 2 plus 7, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be here. It's going to be here, one of the points. That is 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 3, x 0, y 3. This is the second point. And the other point, oh, I'm sorry, 2 is, okay, let me see. Yeah, okay, that's correct. X minus 2 is going to be this one point A, and the second point is, the third point is x is 2, y is minus 1 here. Now we connect, we connect these points. Now we draw the line. We find out that, I mean, we grab this function, okay? Now you see these linear equation, it will intercept x-axis one time, not 2 times. Like this line is going from minus infinity to going to go to plus infinity. I mean, all x and y value, and then you can give any value to x and find, you know, from minus infinity to plus infinity, and you get y value for that. Now let's talk one more time here about what we are going to talk about. So this is, we draw the graph of this function. Now to see where intercept x-axis, you're going to find where intercept x-axis. Where intercept x-axis at this one, actually let's write it in the opposite way. The yellow y is equal to minus 2x plus 3, and y is equal to x plus 1. This is related to this function, that this is related to this one. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 3. Now, first of all, to say find the zeros. What does zeros mean? What zeros means the answer. What is the zeros of this? This is the equation. we set it to 0, we want to find x value. When you find the x value for this one, for example, if you want to find the what is the 0? 0 means where the line intercept the x-axis. So what we are going to have 0 y, because when intercept this one, the coordinates, the x coordinate and y coordinate. See, x is going to be some number here, but this one is going to be 0 here. This number will be here. We are going to find that it's something between 1 and 2. Now we are going to find out what is going to be, because we know we wrote it by the scale. You know, we try to scale it. You know, choose this number in a correct distance. You know, so x here you have number, but y is 0. Y is 0. So let's find out where intersect. When intersects this one, y is going to be 0 for this one. When y is 0, it means that minus 2x, this is the equation. You find the value for x, and you say, okay, minus 2x is going to minus 3. Or you can do all kind of, you know, different things. You can say that we bring it up here, the change is going to the sign is going to change, so it's going to be 2x plus 2x is going to be 3. X is going to 3 over 2 is equal to 1.5. X is going to be 1. See, exactly, it's 1.5. X is 1.5 or 3 over 2. Usually we write it this way. And 0 y, because the point is on x-axis, exactly on x-axis. So the intersection is 3 over 2, which is 1.5. And let's find the point of intersection of these two. Okay, now let's finish this one. If you want to find where intersect y-axis, we have to set x is equal to 0. In this equation, you know, if you are going to set x is y is going to be minus 2 times x, 0 plus 3. We are going to, x is 0. What is y? Y is going to be minus 2 times 0 is going to be 0. Y is going to be 3. So exactly at point 3 intersect the y-axis. Now you want to find that where these two intersect each other. You know, this is a line. It's continuous from minus infinity to plus infinity, and this one also from minus infinity to plus infinity. See the see, as we said earlier, this is the coefficient of x is going to be, if you write it this way, you know, a slope and intersect. A slope and intersect means you have the slope and you have the, like x, y, this one, x plus 1. If the 1 here, it shows that if x is 0, y is going to be 1. So it shows actually the value of 1 when x is 0. So, for example, here, 1, 2, this is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If we say y is going to be, like the line, y is going to be intersect 2. We say if it depends how deep it is, you know, if it's supposed to be 4x, for example, the slope is 4. We say 4x plus 2 because it started from 2. See, do you know what I mean? From here, if you have this point, okay, if you have here, like here, we have this point, we have 0.1x. And if you have the slope of that, either you have to have 1 point and a slope to graph the function. And if you have a point, like suppose here we have a point here, and we have the slope. A slope is m is equal to 2. What it means? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, this is the point, the first point, and then the point is this point. We have the coordinates. X is 0, y is 1. This point. Start from here. We have the 1 point, and if we have the slope. What does this mean? M. M actually is m2/1. It's actually, as we talked about it earlier, that if you want to find a slope between two points, delta y, delta x, and the delta y, y2 minus y1, and this one x2 minus x1. This is y2, this is y1, okay, this is y2, and this is y1, okay, and also this is from here to here, x2 and x1. It starts from 0. And if you the formula to find the slope was this one. Means the difference of the height of these divided by actually rise and run. You find the length and divided by length. Here the same thing is n. This is delta y, and this is delta x. Okay. Now let's finish this one. See, if you have this point and a slope, you can say what it means. It means for 2y, for 1x, this is x. For 1x, we go forward. For 2y, we have to go upward. So the next point is going to be this one. Okay? And then the other point. This is the point we find out is going to be 1, 1, 2, 3. The coordinates, this is the point A, like A. And this is B. B was 0 and 1. And we can continue drawing more lines. From here, if you go x1, y2, x1 here is going to be 1, it's going to be, this is 1, it's going to be 2 now. 2, and then go 2 upward. 1, 2. The next one is going to be 3. This is actually always 2 and 1. And then from here to here, 2. See, from here to here is 2 and then 1. You know, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. 2, 1, and then 1, 2. See, that's where you can get you can draw the other lines. You know, you find this point, you go 1x and 2y, you find the point, and then this connects point, and this way from point and a slope you can graph the function. Okay. Now let's see where does intersect. If we set these two equal to them x plus 1. Okay, this doesn't have much. This x plus 1, set it to this one, minus 2x plus 3. It should be somewhere this bit between 1 and 2 positive and 1 and 2. This is plus 1, okay? This is 1. And this is 2. It should be somewhere here. Okay, it has x-axis and y-axis. Y-coordinates is x coordinate and y coordinate. Let me finish. We don't have enough time. This one is going to come here. It's going to be 3x. It's going to be 1. It's going to go up here. It's going to be 2. X is going to be 3 over 2. Okay? At 3 over 2. I'm sorry. 2 over 3. See? Divide both sides by 3. 2 over 3. It means here, 2/3 of this point here, x is equal to 2 over 3. And if you want to find the y, you see you have the coordinate. You have x coordinate. You mean you know this point got to have a point. This is a point of intersection, int, pi, intersection. It has x coordinate. We find x coordinate, it's 2 over 3. And let's find y coordinate. How do we find what is y? We put in any equation, doesn't matter this one or this one, you put x to the power of 3, 2 over 3, and you find the y value, either in this one. Let's do it. For the first one, y is equal 2 over 3 plus 1. So how do we solve it? We multiply this side by, we can write 3 over 3. You know, we multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. It doesn't make any difference on the result. 3 over 3 is 1. 1 over 1. It's just 1. So we like this. We write the common denominator, and 2 plus 3 is going to be 5. 5 over 3. So it's going to be 5 over 3. 5 over 3, what does 5 over 3 means? See, if we divide this, then 1.6 or almost 1.7. 1.7, if rounded, almost 1.7. See, here, y coordinates, y coordinates of this point. Every point has an x coordinate and y coordinate. You cannot find, you cannot say that we have only one coordinate. Any point has two coordinates. So y is 5 over 3. So it's going to be point intersection is going to be 2 over 3 and then 5 over 3. If you put in this one, in this equation, you will get the same answer. Y is equal minus 2 times 2 over 3 plus 3. 1 is going to be minus 4 over 3 plus 3 is going to be, then what we do is 3, 1, okay? We multiply this one by, multiply by 3 is going to be 9, and that's going to be 3. And it's going to be 9 minus 3 plus 5. We get the same answer. If you put any of those in that equation, we will get the same answer. So we find the point. The point has x coordinate of 2 over 3 and 5 over 3. 5 over 3 in the y. It's y. So every point you see the intersection, then you have to put the x value in that equation to find the y value.